So, today I want to talk about being vulnerable. So, you know, throughout my YouTube journey, I will refer to therapy about a million times. And that's just how impactful it has been to me. So, for most of my healing journey thus far, is all of the good and all of the tools and all of that I've learned has come from therapy. So, with that being said, I knew that I wanted to treat this channel as a verbal journal of sorts. The same way I would write, I'm just giving a voice to my thoughts and actually sharing them. And that'll be a range of thoughts about 1,000 different things. But what therapy has helped me realize is that we all have something ingrained in us that feeds our doubts and our fears and our shame, and it does not allow us to freely express ourselves, to really just be yourself and be accepting of yourself completely, flaws and all. There is just something that creates this fear of trying new things and being vulnerable and telling your truth and just to be able to do that without second guessing yourself. And that is the stuff that I'm consistently working through. And I even find myself being challenged by those same thoughts less and less now, but prior to kicking this bird out the nest, and I'm referring to starting my YouTube channel, there was just so much going on in my mind surrounding doubts and fears and just a lot of second guessing about the reception and whether my words matter, or just a bunch of different scenarios. And that's the thing that I have to continue to work on. I do continue to work on, is to just do it. And you have to do it while you're afraid. You have to pursue it while you're nervous, you're unsure. Because I came across this would you rather question, and it said, would you rather live a life full of no regrets or what ifs? And instantly I chose no regrets. I feel like living a life full of what ifs is so much worse than a life full of no regrets, because to always wonder if it's its own torture. And when it comes to telling your truth, being vulnerable with yourself and others, I just want for all of us to be able to share that and cast away any shame or doubt or fears behind it, because your experiences matter. My experiences matter. My words matter. Your words matter. And while you may want to be accepted and received under good terms, it's still worth doing because you are able to set those thoughts free. Now, it may just be enough to write these things down and close the notebook and put it back on the shelf. And I've done that for years. And it wasn't until I started therapy and looking back at my journals and seeing just such a drastic change from writing down all that scared me, all that unnerved me or fed my anxiety in some way. Just, and I'm not a negative Nancy, it was just a pouring of words and feelings about bad experiences and the way I think about myself. And it was just at a time that I did not know myself. I did not know my worth. I did not know who Brandy was. And this year, it was just such a beautiful change in my writing that it made me want to share those thoughts. It made me want to brighten up someone's day the way that I am able to brighten up my own day just by changing the way I think about the world around me and about myself, and letting go of some of the things that were keeping me stagnant and sapping my energy. And that goes for things and people. So, I mean, those small changes gave me so much more in my life, to where once that idea came to my mind of sharing my thoughts, you know, eventually I knew I had to do something about it because it wasn't going to go away. Hence me starting this YouTube channel and speaking freely. I mean, you can't worry about what happens after you say what you say. You know, just trust that the message reaches who it needs to reach, and you keep on going if this is something that you truly want to do. And I feel like I needed a way to be able to contribute to humanity, because it's through therapy that my compassion for us has grown immensely. And you know, just for even wanting a world of healing people, you know, people that are pursuing that for themselves. Because again, what I imagine and what I see, it's that's just me. I know that we are all on our own journey throughout this lifetime. But yeah, it's totally okay. And with me telling myself that and continuing to make this kind of content, it's just feeds my soul in a way that allows me to do this and then fall back and let the universe do what it will. So I had it on my heart to speak about that today, and I'm glad I did. So just do it. Be yourself. I'm still learning who I am, but I'm also becoming comfortable with who I am and really truly loving who and all that I am. And it's hard because those negative things and negative ways of thinking, they are so ingrained in our minds and in our systems that it's going to take a lot of work and consistency to get to the other side, to where positive thinking, affirmations, and prayer, nature, it all slowly but surely, it feeds you in the best of ways, to where as time goes and continues, the negative thoughts get smaller and smaller and smaller until you come to a point where a negative thought creeps in, and the power of positive thinking outweighs it. It's an amazing feeling. And I love it. And it's just coming from a person that will have fits of anxiety because the thoughts are just like on a Rolodex of what if and why this and what's next and why am I not, just constantly. And even certain goals you just have to let them go. You don't stop working towards them, but you don't make them mandatory to your happiness now. And I say that about future goals because I find that, I was stressing my own self out because I was not on a certain spot in a timeline of my life, or I felt like I wasn't where I needed to be at my age, or that, I just didn't have certain things in my life that I felt like I should have. And it's not to say that I completely tossed those goals and aspirations away. I just said, you know what, that is in the future. I'm doing what I can now, but I don't need a big house and land to make me happy. Will I be happy having those things? Yes. But I had to say, what is going to make me happy now, right now, today? If I died in my sleep tonight, could I say that I enjoyed my life, that I have happiness in my life, that I have peace? So I started to tell myself that, because one thing therapy and going through sibling loss has taught me is that time truly is not forever. We do not know when we are clocking out of this world. So to place your happiness and future aspirations, and you work yourself to the bone like a dog now for the possibility of obtaining those things later, it just didn't make sense to me anymore. And so I truly took it upon myself to intentionally seek joy and happiness and peace now. Like right now, today, because tomorrow is just not promised. And I can still work towards my goals, but it's not everything. It's not everything. And that's what I hope, more and more people start to understand and realize. I want to enjoy my life now, and I am enjoying my life now. As simple as it may be and as it may seem, because I'm not a busybody, I'm truly, truly happy. I am the happiest I have ever been in my life. I see my beautiful mom, and I'm just thankful. I'm just thankful for everything that I have and for everyone in my life. So that's it. That's the video. Just go and find your joy now. Till next time.